It's created like a brain or something. Hello everybody, pleased to march ya. Get it? To march ya? Sorry, it's not going to get any better. Boston has been looking after me for the last few days. I'm sorry there was no upload. I got back from America and I basically turned into Gollum. So I've been on the sofa and the dogs have been looking after me. I got some kind of like lurgy thing. Cooties, I think they call it in America. We actually do have something to celebrate. We have passed 800,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I don't ever care about how many subscribers I get, but 800 just feels like a nice, wholesome, round number. I like it. I like the number 8. It reminds me of a snowman. I just feel, So I kind of do really want to hit 1 million now. I do want to do it. I hope we get there, but like I've always said, it doesn't matter. Like, you can check the old videos I used to say it when we hit like 10,000, 100,000. I really don't care. Like, honestly, I would still do this because I love what I do. And if it was just my mum watching the videos. But we need to celebrate. So let's make a cake. We're gonna go to the shops right now and get 2 very interesting ingredients. All right, guys, let's do this. This is the mild one, but they do a honey one, but we'll go for mild. Okay, good to catch up with you now. We're back here in the kitchen. We are going to make a ketchup cake with a mustard frosting. I know that sounds odd. So many of you sent me this a couple of months ago, actually, and I'm gonna do it today. We have a reason to celebrate. Why not make a cake and maybe see what the family think at the end? So I'm gonna test this recipe out to make sure it's okay, because I don't wanna harm you, because I love you from my head. Isn't the mustard? No, tomatoes. I don't know what role the mustard and the ketchup is gonna play. Is it flavoring, coloring, like, is it gonna replace eggs or some crazy stuff? It's not, spoiler alert. Let's look at the anatomy build-up of a cake, right? All right, you guys better be paying attention to this. This is important for your education. So a cake, in my opinion, for the main things, of course, you get salt, some flavor enhancers and all that other stuff. Eggs, which give you color, protein and structure. Flour, which gives you structure as well, and also that crumbly texture, depending on the flour that you're using. Butter, which gives you that fat and that moistness. And sugar, which of course gives you sweetness. It actually helps to brown the cake and gives you that sort of soft, that tender vibe. And what I'm struggling to find out is where the ketchup sits within that. It's a bit weird. First thing you need is to grease and line 2 9-inch baking tins, cake tins, standard ones. Yeah. Woohoo! Cut just inside the line of the pen, all right? You don't want pen on your baking parchment. Bingo! I've just weighed out my ingredients, and the actual cake's gonna have quite an autumnal vibe. We've got some mixed spice here, so nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, all stuff like that. If my nose was not blocked, that would probably smell quite good. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get our dry ingredients in a bowl. So we got some bicarb soda, baking powder, and our plain flour. Woohoo! Mixed spice goes in there. Oh, I got a sudden waft of autumn then. My nose, it's clearing, guys. It's time to man up. Right, now let's do something weird. All right, so in this bowl is 125 mils of cold water, aka about half a cup. I don't know why I'm holding this bowl. You don't need to do that. No. So this is where the color is gonna come in. We've got some red food dye and the ketchup. So this is 460 grams. I'm just gonna wing it. Ketchup. All right, that is enough. It's actually roughly what I need anyway, so I've just done it by eye. Okay, we'll just give this a mix together. That absolutely stinks. That is getting through my nose. I can smell it. Yeah, that is major tomatoey now, but it's nice and smooth. We broke down the ketchup, merged it with the water and the food coloring. I mean, I guess if you're doing a ketchup cake, you want it to look like ketchup, right? This is some butter that I've just blasted in the microwave for about 15 seconds to make it kind of fake room temperature, and some light brown sugar. So I'm gonna get another wooden spoon, and probably need a larger bowl to be honest, but in the words of Michael Jackson, I'm just gonna beat it. All right, excellent. Oh no, there's shell. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I think I've got it. Yeah, that'll do. Normally eggshell, a bigger piece helps get out bits of eggshell. Well, you can leave it for some extra crunch. Ta-da! So we've got our beaten egg with a little extra crack, the weird tomato thing and the floury stuff. Let's bring it all together. So we're gonna pour that mixture in, and that doesn't smell good at all. But hopefully our sugary, buttery egg mixture will kind of blow that out of the way. Let's give this all a big mix together. Wow, that is so red still. I didn't think it was gonna still be that dominant. Wow. Look at this thing. Like a blancmange. This is really weird. Like, it does say to add more food dye, but I don't want to. I quite like it being this color. Fan oven, 160C or 180C, non-fan. All right, so here we go then. I'm kind of hoping it's gonna have quite a bit of rise with the amount of bicarbonate of baking powder that we put in there. It does feel like I've blended up Krang from the Ninja Turtles. So we'll just smooth it out. We'll see that in half an hour. See ya. Did I drop some ketchup? Huh? This is what you've been doing while I've been ill. You've just been sort of mothering me. Oi! Alright, we're about 20 minutes to go. I genuinely haven't looked at it yet. Oh my gosh, they have risen. Well, particularly that one. Wow, shabba dabba ding dong. Another 10 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in will come out clean, but I'm gonna go for the full 30 minutes. Oh! Alright, let's turn you off. Oh my god, it smells of ketchup really badly. No. I gotta be honest with you, that is a red cake. Boom. Oh, it's kind of a waft between ketchup and cake. Ketchup. So these are gonna cool in the tins, then I'll transfer them onto the wire rack to cool fully. Meanwhile, mustard frosting. Now, see, the ketchup for me is, you know, there's a sweetness in tomatoes, and ketchup is quite sweet anyway, it's tangy, but the mustard frosting, it's gonna have a kink. A kick, not a kink, but you know what I'm saying? It's strong. This is the mild stuff as well, but imagine if we went Dijon. Let's just do it. All right, so here is a big old bowl of icing sugar. This is some room temperature butter. Okay, so we've got our icing, but we haven't got the mustard in, have we? It's the mustard going in. This is the full bottle, the 240 grams. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm ruining buttercream here. Oh, wow, I want a hot dog now. I don't know, I might strangely like it. I don't think Mrs. Barry and the kids will though. Very nice. Ooh. So this is good. Our bright red tomato sponge cakes are there. They're still a little warm, so we're gonna let them cool down fully. Otherwise, if you ice it, it will just like droop off. We've all been there. And also the icing, because the butter is still softened, if we leave it a little bit, you can even put it in the fridge if you want. If you firm it up, it will just cling a little better. Wah, wah, wah. I love it. Gotta be honest, that looks blooming amazing. I'm just finishing it off with a little celebration of our latest milestone, 800K, baby. Thank you guys. All right, so it's been about an hour and I've been thinking, I don't know if I can put my kids and Mrs. Barry through tasting that until I have tried it. Here's my new catchphrase. Need to slice a cake? There's a gadget for that. I'm gonna use this thing, remember this? Yeah, you put it in the middle. You take your slice. Oh no. It's way too much than I want. Look at that. Okay. All right, I want to try a little bit of the sponge first, just because I want to know what it's like on its own. Oh, it's very light. Oh, it's not very sweet. Is it sweet? Wow. It does taste autumnal and a little bit dirty. Okay, a little bit dirty. But there is not a massive overriding sweetness or tomatoiness. It's just kind of like a nice cake. That's all right. The kids would be fine with that. The mustard frosting. Yeah. Oh, that is almost like acidic. There's a really weird twang to it. There's sweetness, and then you get this sort of like, yeah, the mustardy, but it's a twang of like acidity. I can't explain it. Right, let's try the two together. Wow. It's the mustard. It just goes woof, but then there's no heat with it. There's a tang, and it's not bad. Okay, I'm totally going to put the kids and Mrs. Barry through this.
That ice is disgusting. It's mustard. How dare you?
Revolting.
It's really nice.
Yeah, good girl, Chloe. Just like Daddy, yeah? Okay, fair. All right. Mustard.
It's mustard, isn't it?
It is mustard, yeah.
I asked you earlier and you tricked me. Can I just say, if you're a big mustard fan and ketchup fan, you gotta try this.
I don't like it.
No?
Sorry.
Oh, Mum. Yeah, that's really good. That's really nice to say. The aftertaste is like you've just eaten a spoonful of ketchup. It was 100 out of something. I would give it 100 out of 100.
Brilliant.
I would give it a 20.
20, Mrs. B? I think she gives it 100. Brilliant.
I give it.
All right, guys. Goodbye. Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all three. You don't even look like a real person.
Oh, don't I?